Hello, I'm Frank Caruso, producer of Oregon Life, and it's that time of year where we go back and look at some episodes and then start a new year in January of brand new episodes of Oregon Life. 2022 was an amazing year. I met some wonderful people in and around the community, and I'm proud to just show some little excerpts from some of the episodes that we produced and a little outtakes, and down below will be the link to their full episodes. In this episode, Ann Michaels of Green Pastures Living had a dream, and she's working hard at it to create an environment, a rural environment for those people that are aging in our country. In the country now, there are more people older than 64 than younger than 5 years old. And that's a demographic change that has never existed in the history of the United States. You always hear these stories, people want to stay in their homes, or especially in rural Wisconsin, people that do live rurally, they want to stay there. That's their home. That's their base camp. And Ann's dream is to help that happen. So enjoy this episode of Oregon Life.
Hi, I'm Ann Michaels, founder and executive director of Green Pastures Living. I've lived here in Oregon for almost 10 years now, and it was about that time that my father's health was declining, and so I went personally through a journey where he needed safer housing. And I grew up in rural Wisconsin, and so did he, and he just loved living in rural Wisconsin, and we just could not find any senior housing in rural Wisconsin. And it just broke my heart that of the many things that he was losing in this season of aging, that he had to leave his beloved rural roots behind and move into a suburban senior housing. Green Pastures really is a new way to look at senior housing that hasn't been done before. It's a new kind of model. It's not a big complex, and it's not skilled nursing. It's a home, but yet in community. So we are small scaled and plan to be scattered throughout rural Wisconsin. And I'd love to start right here in Oregon. And we've established our mission as providing affordable housing for those who live in rural areas and wish to remain rooted in rural living. And our values are that we value people, and that people have value throughout their whole lives. We value green and growing space, and we value having affordable housing that sustains community and integrity, where people can retain their identity as long as they can. We find these just to be very important values for everyone who journeys along with us in Green Pastures Living, whether that be our residents or our staff or our volunteers or our supporters. And so we are working first and foremost on a pilot program, trying to find a community that would be willing to work with us to start a small-scale senior housing community, and that we can prove that our model works and is successful and that people want to live there. Because we want it to be in community. As we found with COVID, a lot more people were isolated and didn't have that outlet to be in community, small community. Large senior complexes actually found people leaving because they were locked down in their own place because they had a shared hallway. And one benefit of Green Pastures Living would be you have your own exit, and you have that freedom to go where you want and to remain independent and to pursue your hobbies. And so that is one of our challenges and opportunities with Green Pastures Living. Green Pastures Living is very hopeful for the future, but we need many people to help us make this a reality. We need people to live in our houses. We need land or buildings. We need people who share our passion, who want to invest in our mission for housing that's simple and fits seniors' budgets in a place, in a community where they want to thrive. We need people with expertise, people who know realty, people who know zoning, people who know people that need this and want to live like this as well. So I just encourage you to reach out to us at greenpasturesliving.com. We're also on Facebook or Instagram. And I just look forward to meeting with you and having you come along on this journey so people can remain rooted in rural living.